Hello and welcome to another of Violet and T's virtual garden tours. Today I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you to Old Court Nurseries and the Picton Garden. We're located in Malvern, about 3.5 hours northwest of London. So it's October here in England, and the gardens here have been specifically designed to be absolutely wonderful during the autumnal months and into winter as well. This is partly because it specialises in asters. Today we're going to be meeting Helen Picton, who is the owner. Hello, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Thank you for welcoming us to your garden.
It was established originally as a nursery, specialising in Michaelmas daisies.
For people who don't currently have asters in their garden, who are thinking, oh, actually, I might try that, what would you say?
It is getting that colour and that sort of grand hurrah finish to the year instead of just dwindling away quietly or even packing your garden up. A lot of them are really good for your insects as well.
So should we take a walk through there? Because actually I think it looks glorious.
The garden itself has a much longer history. So the nursery was started in 1906 by a gentleman called Ernest Ballard, and he developed this great love for Michaelmas daisies, or asters.
Yes.
So he ended up buying this little plot of land just over the road from his home in Colwall, and this is where he established the nursery. Over the years he saw Michaelmas daisies really take off in popularity. The business really took off, but unfortunately Ernest Ballard never saw it. So he died in the early part of the 1950s, but my grandfather carried on and took the business forward, eventually in the mid-50s buying it.
So this bed in here is just looking glorious to me.
So this is mainly what we count as the small flowered group. So we like with this bed to try and get something that's vaguely sort of cloud-like. That's the sort of aim in life. And we have some of the very old varieties in here. Are very much looking at how we get structure in the garden for winter as well. So this boils down to a lot of the trees and the shrubs, so things like cornus, even the golden catalpa.
Now this gorgeous red specimen there, what is that one?
It's one of the spindleberries. Yeah, it always goes a really good red. It's probably the darkest of the euonymus that we've got. My husband also has a slight tendency to do slightly crazy things on, so we have various fairy doors.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of the coloured stems for winter, of course, have fab autumn foliage colour. So most of the stuff in here is picked for winter or very early spring interest. And particularly with the colours that you get for the winter, I mean, well, you can see with the cornus baton rouge, I mean, that just gives you a flavour for what's going to come.
That is just the most perfect ombre shade, isn't it?
It is. It's autumn in one tree, I think. So this is the main part of our collection, really. Yeah. So the whole collection, we've got 432 different varieties.
Wow. It's just sort of, as far as the eye can see, there's so many different structures and colours, and it's just all sort of blended in this melting pot. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. We have more tours coming your way, some really wonderful things planned, so I hope that you'll be able to join us for our next tours. That's all for now. We look forward to seeing you again shortly. Bye.